What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn made some bold statements recently in regards to Anthony Joshua. He tells Anthony Joshua to stop feeling sorry for himself. Okay? Joshua recently admitted he lost a bit of passion for boxing after failing to secure a mega fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Okay, now Hearn said more than just that. Okay, he also said that he thinks that Anthony Joshua should snap out of it. Okay, and he quotes, "I think he was disillusioned with the sport because he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. He couldn't get that fight. And so he said in the interview, he didn't really want to fight Andy Ruiz, but tough. You fought him and you fought a real hungry guy. I think the great thing about this promotion is now, for the first time next week, he looks like a man in the eyes who is the only man to beat him as a professional. It's going to be absolutely huge. The whole world will stop to watch this fight." And Eddie Hearn also said this. He believes that the public will see a nasty side of Anthony Joshua in this rematch with Andy Ruiz, the current unified champion. Now, a lot of people took this. I've read certain things, certain videos about that. And what Eddie Hearn is saying is that the feeling sorry for himself part, I wouldn't have went there. I wouldn't have went there if I was Eddie Hearn. Just like if I'm Anthony Joshua, I wouldn't have told anyone that I lost a passion for boxing. Just like I wouldn't have told anyone that I questioned myself if I was good enough. I know those are things, that was his prerogative. That was his choice to say. But certain things you shouldn't say to the public. Especially like fans of yours, because they're going to look at it like, okay, well, damn, he's questioning himself. What does he need? You know what I mean? But after the end of the day, Josh was a human being. He has feelings, emotions, yada, yada, yada. But then he has lived up to this point with this alpha this alpha male persona that I feel that he should just follow through. I mean, when he got defeated, hey, no excuses, no concussions, no injuries, no problems in camp, no nothing. I just got beat. Now, when you rip away the layers of the onion, you find new stuff out. You find a lot of things that didn't make sense. Why were you all busted up in your face? Why were you had these scratches, and caused it physio and all these different things, but he still covered it up. But then you cover that up, but then yet you tell people you lost the passion or you're losing the passion for boxing. And I think those things that you say, you hide this and then you expose that, I think it's a person that's really trying to tell you everything that was wrong. He didn't really want to fight Andy Ruiz. Let me counterpunch that now. If you didn't want to fight Ruiz, you should have just canceled the whole event. It was a voluntary. Nothing was mandatory about any of this. He didn't have to fight any of these guys. He didn't have to fight Miller. He didn't have to fight Andy Ruiz, and he did not have to fight Deontay Wilder. He didn't have to fight any of these guys. All he had to do is his obligations was his mandatories, right? So he did not have to fight any of these guys. He could have just said, you know what, I'm going to just chill for right now because no one wants to fight me. These guys didn't step up. These guys have frozen me out, like he said earlier. And I would have left it at that. I wouldn't have went in there half-cocked or with half interest, right? Half interested to fight a particular fighter that you, for one, you don't know anything about. Joshua didn't know shit about Ruiz, like he admitted in these interviews. He didn't know anything about Ruiz. He met Ruiz the day of the week of the fight conference, and he stood up watching videos of him himself 8 days prior to the fight and sparring. Come on, who does that? Sparring's supposed to have been over. That's supposed to have been completed weeks ago. Okay, not 8 days before the fight. A week and a day. So, but no, this is actually Eddie Hearn. I think he's also saying that he knows what this means, for his career, and he needs to snap out of it and focus on that guy. Which I think that one thing about Eddie Hearn, he'll say something and then he puts emphasis on what he meant when he said. So, a lot of times he'll say something and people will hear that one thing and, oh, you said, oh man, you need to stop feeling, oh man, But he did, you need to, focus on Ruiz. Forget Wilder, forget Fury, forget anyone else really, because none of those guys wanted to fight at the end of the day. And if I'm Anthony Joshua, honestly, I would just, what? You guys will be bitches in my book until you step up and fight me. If you don't want to fight me, you're not even getting an opportunity. If I'm Anthony Joshua and I beat Ruiz, that's the approach that I'm going to make. If I beat Ruiz, I'll fight Ruiz again before even reaching out to any of you clowns. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Because the way everything went down is because of people didn't want to fight. Therefore, these were substitutes. And substitutes aren't people that you really want. You want the real thing, right? Nobody wants a substitute. I don't care what you do and who you are. If it's something that's a substitute, if you like this particular girl or you like that particular guy, and then those people are not available, okay, then you get a substitute. You get a fill-in, okay? No one wants a substitute. No one wants the second choice. No one wants the third choice. No one wants anything like that. So, yeah, it makes sense that Anthony Joshua didn't want to fight Andrew Ruiz, but he shouldn't have been in there anyway. Okay? Because who's to say that won't be the fight of your life that you need to have 100% focus on? But that would be my approach if I'm Joshua. If I get those belts back, become unified. No, you bitches are coming to the UK. Tyson Fury, you're from the UK, so you're fighting me in Wembley. If you don't want to fight me, you're scared, you're a coward. I know you're a chicken shit anyway. Deontay Wilder, we already know. You turned down so much fucking money. You've turned down more money than you will ever make in your career. Facts. Okay? He's turned down more opportunities than he's actually called blessings. So let's be real on that. And I'm doing a live stream right after this anyways. And we have to talk about Mr. Wilder. But that's what I would do. That's what I feel Eddie Hearn meant. So you guys tell me what you think. I'll leave the link below. Of course, please subscribe. And I'll see you on the live stream. And you've been Counterpunched. Peace.